What exactly are tariffs and what do they mean now in a time under Donald Trump? Today we're diving into the world of tariffs. Tariffs are taxes imposed on imported goods, shaping economies and international relations for centuries. Recently, Donald Trump's tariff tactics have been shaking up the global economy. Stay tuned to find out why China isn't facing the same tariffs and what this means for Europe, the USA, and beyond. First, let's break down what tariffs are. Tariffs are a crucial aspect of international trade and economic policy. Tariffs are taxes imposed by a government on imported goods. These taxes can vary widely depending on the type of goods and the country imposing them. They can raise revenue, protect domestic industries, or exert political leverage over other countries. By making imported goods more expensive, tariffs can encourage consumers to buy domestic products. There are different types of tariffs, including ad valorem tariffs, which are based on a percentage of the item's value. Specific tariffs are fixed fees based on the type of item, and compound tariffs combine both methods. For example, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930 raised U.S. tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods, leading to a decline in international trade. This act is often cited as a factor that worsened the Great Depression. More recently, tariffs have been used in trade disputes to pressure countries into negotiations. These modern tariffs can impact global supply chains and international relations significantly. Recently, Trump imposed 25% tariffs on Canadian and Mexican imports, including steel and aluminum, and 10% on goods from China, such as electronics and machinery. Canada and Mexico immediately condemned the tariffs, with both countries threatening retaliatory measures. These tariffs are part of his strategy to address issues like illegal immigration and the fentanyl crisis. But why isn't China facing the same high tariffs as Mexico and Canada? This question has puzzled many, especially given the ongoing trade tensions between the United States and China. The answer lies in the complex trade relationships and geopolitical strategies that have been developed over decades. These relationships are not just about economics but also about political alliances and global influence. While China is still facing a 10% tariff, it's important to understand that tariffs are just one tool in a larger toolbox of trade policies. The focus on Mexico and Canada is due to their proximity to the United States, which makes trade with these countries more immediate and impactful on a day-to-day basis. Additionally, the specific issues Trump aims to address, such as immigration and manufacturing jobs, are more directly tied to these neighboring countries. The trade relationship between the USA and China is deeply intertwined, with both nations heavily reliant on each other's markets. This interdependence makes it more challenging to impose higher tariffs without causing significant economic disruption. Long-term effects of these tariffs could lead to shifts in global supply chains, impacting businesses and consumers worldwide. Companies may seek alternative markets or suppliers, leading to a reconfiguration of international trade routes. The geopolitical strategies at play will continue to shape the future of international trade. As countries navigate these complex relationships, the global economy will evolve, presenting new challenges and opportunities for all involved. So, what does this mean for the rest of the world? The tariffs could lead to higher prices for consumers, disrupt supply chains, and spark retaliatory measures from affected countries. Europe, in particular, could face economic challenges as trade tensions escalate. Industries such as electronics in Asia, agriculture in South America, and mining in Africa might be significantly impacted. These regions could see shifts in trade dynamics, affecting local economies and global market stability. GAP 3S. In summary, Trump's tariffs are reshaping the global trade landscape. These tariffs, which are essentially taxes on imported goods, have far-reaching consequences. They are designed to protect domestic industries from foreign competition, but they also lead to higher prices for consumers and potential trade wars. The global trade environment is becoming increasingly complex as countries respond to these tariffs with their own measures. The impact will be felt far and wide, from Europe to the USA and beyond. European markets are already seeing shifts in trade patterns, while American factories are adjusting to new supply chain realities. International trade ports are bustling with activity as goods are rerouted and new trade agreements are forged. We've seen how tariffs affect manufacturing, supply chains, and consumer prices. Manufacturing plants are facing increased costs for raw materials, which in turn affects production and pricing. Supply chain logistics are becoming more complicated, with companies seeking alternative sources and routes. Consumers ultimately bear the brunt of these changes, facing higher prices for everyday goods. Trade negotiations have become more complex, with countries seeking new alliances and agreements. Diplomatic meetings are now more frequent, as nations strive to protect their economic interests. Signing new trade agreements has become a priority for many, as they look to mitigate the impact of tariffs and secure stable trade relationships. Now let's see how much you've learned. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful videos. Engaging with our content helps us bring you more detailed analyses and updates on global trade and other important topics. Check out our future uploads here at 80891. Thanks for watching. We have a lot more content planned that will delve deeper into the intricacies of global trade, economics, and policy changes. And remember, staying informed is the key to understanding the world around us. Share this video with your friends and family to spread the knowledge. By staying updated, you can better navigate the complexities of today's global economy.